Good morning, class. This is Michael Cruz with my video response for week 7. It's going by quick. So my hot topic this week, I'm focusing on the NCAA as they are about to execute a big distribution of $200 million to NCAA Division I universities. So the way it's kind of working out, the money came from an endowment that is being ready to be liquidated. The endowment grew to about $360 million. So the NCAA is going to be using that money to is going to be using $200 million of that money to distribute to its institutions. And the money is supposed to be and will be used for student athlete academic success. So it can't be used for pretty much anything having to do with athletics. It has to be exclusively used for academic success. So everything from obviously tutoring and making sure the student athletes are set up to succeed in their courses, but also life skills, career success, health and safety, and student athlete focused diversity and inclusion initiatives. So pretty much things to develop the person is what this money is supposed to be used for. It's kind of interesting the way that they're coming to the conclusion on how much to give certain schools. So everyone's kind of getting a different amount, but schools who are giving out the most scholarships for athletics will be receiving the most money. So Ohio State is actually going to be earning the most according to the list, and they're going to be getting about $1.3 million out of that $200 million. So it's kind of interesting because football is actually it's a big weight in the formula to see, just because football gives away the most scholarships. So if you have a football team, that pretty much is going to include that you have the highest amount of scholarships given. So, the smaller schools like Davidson, for example, they're the lowest on the list. They're going to be receiving, I think it was slightly more than $165,000. So, that's like peanuts compared to what Ohio State's getting, and peanuts compared to the pot as a whole. But they only give out 50 athletic scholarships per year, so that puts them kind of lower on the totem pole. And they don't have a football team, so just some things that go into it. But yeah, I thought it was super interesting, just because it's the big business side of college sports and the NCAA. It's good to see that they're using this money to at least be put towards academic success. So, it shouldn't have too big of an influence on the playing side of things, and I don't think it's really necessarily making the bigger schools bigger. It's just going to allow those bigger schools to cater towards their student athletes a little bit better for academics, which I think will be a good thing. There will be a lot of accountability in place to make sure that these schools are using their money the right way. They will be audited for a 10-year period to just make sure that the money is being used to where it's supposed to be used. But yeah, it was just interesting to see how they kind of go about it, and being that I want to be an athletic director one day, just decisions and also situations that might be faced with in the future. So it was just an interesting read. But look forward to reading your stories, and have a great day.